Hello students, welcome back. I am Rinkesh sir and today we will start with exercise 11.3 of chapter number 11, that is conics. Till now we had completed 11.1 in which we had seen the questions out of circles, 11.2 where we studied about parabola. Now in 11.3 we will see about ellipse. Now before starting 11.3, let's see what is an ellipse. Okay, this is ellipse. Okay, now see here, if I consider this as origin, this is the point vertex, I will say this is the point 0, 0. Then these are the vertex A, A0, B, sorry, not B, A dash. That will be minus A0. Okay, this vertex will be B, 0B, and this will be B, 0 minus B. Okay, now here the eccentricity, if I take directrix, then there will be two directrix. Before eccentricity, let's see directrix. These are the two directrix. Okay, these are the two directrix. Now see what we studied, that in parabola the ratio was always same. So here there will be two foci, S, S dash. So if I take any point P, if I take any point P, okay, first let me draw this directrix clearly. Oh, sorry, and this is the M, means perpendicular from P on directrix. So the ratio E, that will be equal to SP by M, and in this case the eccentricity E will be less than 1. E is called eccentricity, where E is the ratio of SP upon PM. Okay, and here the value of eccentricity is less than 1. So in parabola we had seen that this value was equal to 1. In ellipse this is less than 1. Okay, you can also take on the other side this way. If you take here this point P dash, this will be M dash, then S dash P dash upon P dash M dash, that is E, and that value is less than 1. Okay, clear? Now see, this point is B. Now ratio of eccentricity, that is less than 1. If it is greater than 1, then it will be hyperbola. Remember this. If it is greater than 1, then it will be hyperbola equal to 1, parabola less than 1, eccentricity. Okay, now the general equation of ellipse, general equation of ellipse is x square by a square plus y square by b square, that is equal to 1. Remember, this is the general equation. X square by a square by plus y square by b square equal to 1. But remember, when the major axis is x-axis. Now see, here this is the major axis. So when major axis is x-axis, then it is x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. The foci is C0 or minus C0. Clear? Now, if you want to find out the value of C, then a square plus b, sorry, a square is equal to b square plus c square. Remember, a square is equal to b square plus c square. Now see, in this case, what I am taking major axis as x-axis. I am writing it here for major axis is x-axis. The major axis is x-axis. Okay. The value of eccentricity, if you want to find out the value of eccentricity, then E will be equal to C by A. The value of eccentricity, that is E will be equal to C by A. Okay. So the general equation of ellipse, x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. Okay. The vertex a0, a plus minus a0 and 0 plus minus b. Okay. Value of eccentricity equal to c by a, and a square will be equal to b square plus c square. Okay. Length of major axis, a length of major axis, that is equal to modulus of 2a. In this case, see here, this is a and this is a. Minus a because it is on the negative x-axis. So length is 2x, 2a. Length of minor axis, length of minor axis, that is equal to modulus of 2b. So if the question is length of semi-major axis, then it will be modulus of A. And length of semi-minor axis, then it will be modulus of 2B. Clear? So first, note down this thing first. General equation, A square equal to B square plus C square. Eccentricity, length of major axis, length of minor axis. Now, about lattice rectum. See, the chord, focal chord perpendicular to the axis, that will be called lattice rectum. Okay, so this on this side, this will be the lattice rectum. Let's say, not say, c dash. So length of lattice rectum, here the length of lattice rectum, that will be equal to 2b square by a. Here it will be equal to 2b square by a, and coordinates coordinates of lattice rectum, that will be equal to plus minus b by a c. Okay, sorry, c into plus minus b by a, plus minus c plus minus b by, means if I take this point, it will be c b by a. If I take c dash this point, it will be c minus b by a. On this side, minus c b by a. On this side, minus c minus b by a. The coordinates of lattice rectum will be plus minus c and plus minus b by a, whereas the length of lattice rectum will be 2b square by a. Let's take it as modulus, or else it will be 2b square by a. Clear? So this was about length of lattice rectum. Remember, here we have taken major axis as x-axis. So now note down about length of lattice rectum and coordinates of lattice rectum. Now, in this case, I have drawn the ellipse where the major axis is y-axis. See, major axis is y-axis. The coordinates remain same. See, a a0, a dash minus a0, b 0b, b 0 minus b. Now the foci, it will be 0c and here 0 minus c. Okay. Now in this case, when major axis is y-axis, then general equation of ellipse, that will be equal to x square by b square plus y square by a square equal to 1. See, now it's not x square by a square, it's x square by b square plus y square by a square is equal to 1. Okay, here the value of c will be equal, sorry, a value of eccentricity E will be equal to C by B. Here B square will be equal to A square plus C square. Okay, in that case, a square was equal to b square plus c square. Here b square will be equal to a square plus c square. Foci, that will be equal to 0 plus minus c. Okay, length of major axis, in this case the length of major axis, that will be equal to modulus of 2b, and length of minor axis, that will be equal to modulus of 2a. And if it is length of semi major axis, modulus of b. Clear? Let us write down coordinates of latus rectum. Okay, that will be equal to 2a square by b plus minus 2a square by b plus minus c, and length of latus rectum, that will be equal to 2a square by b. This will be the latus rectum. Clear? So this is the situation when y-axis is the major axis. So note down the general equation about eccentricity, foci, major axis, minor axis, and latus rectum. Okay, note it down when the major axis is y-axis. Now let's start with the exercise 11.3. Exercise 11.3. In each of the exercise 1 to 9, find the coordinates of foci, the vertices, the length of major axis, the minor axis, eccentricity, and length of latus rectum of the ellipse. Clear? So see here, I will solve two of them from first six, and rest you have to solve it by yourself. Clear? So first, let's take the first one. So the general equation in one, it is given x square by 36 plus y square by 16 equal to 1. So comparing it with x square by a square plus y square by b square, I will get a square equal to 36 and b square equal to 16. Means a equal to 6, b equal to 4. Now here you can see that a is greater than b. So what does this say? When a is greater than b, that implies major axis is x-axis. Clear? Okay. So now major axis is x-axis. So now what are the foci? Foci will be equal to, what is the what is the first? Let's see the vertex. Vertex plus minus a0. So plus minus 60, that is, and 0 plus minus b, so 0 plus minus 4. Clear? Okay. Now the next one, see here, c. First let's say c, a square is equal to c square, b square plus c square. Okay, so what is a square here? 36, b square 16 plus c square. So what does that imply? C square will be equal to 36 minus 16. So that will be equal to 20. So c will be equal to root 20. So we know that 20 is equal to 4 into 5. So 2 root 5. Here we got c. So what was the foci? The foci is equal to plus minus C0. So plus minus 2 root 5, 0. This is the foci. So we had found out the foci, we had found out the vertices. Now the length of major axis, length of major axis, that is equal to modulus of 2a. Okay, so a is 6, so 2 into 6, 12. Length of minor axis. Okay, so length of minor axis, that will be equal to 2b, and that is equal to 2 into 4, that is 16. Clear? Now next is length of lattice rectum. Length of lattice rectum. Okay, that sorry, there is one mistake. It's b is equal to 4. So 4 2s are 8. Now length of lattice rectum, that is equal to 2b square by a. So 2 into 4 square, that is 16, and a, that is 6. 2 ones are 3s are. So the length of lattice rectum, that will be equal to 16 by 3. Clear? So this was about question number 1. So just note it down. One thing is remaining, that is eccentricity E is equal to C by A. So what is C? 2 root 5. And what is A? 6. So it will be root 5 by 3. This is the eccentricity. Okay? Now note it down. Now let's see the second one. Question second. It's x square by 4 plus y square by 25, that is equal to 1. Now see here, in this case 4, right, that is lesser than 25, right. 4 is lesser than 25. Okay, so now I can write down here, will be the major axis. Major axis will be y axis. Here major axis will be y axis. Clear? So now what is a here? A square 4, b square 25. So a is equal to 2 and b is equal to 5. Clear? Now here I can clearly see that a is less than b. So major axis is y axis. Okay. So first vertex plus minus a0. So plus minus 2 0. And 0 plus minus b 0 plus minus 5. Clear? So this is the vertex. Now for C, we know that now it will be b square is equal to a square plus c square. Okay, so what is b square? 25. A square, 2 square 4 plus c square. That means c square will be equal to 21. C will be equal to root 21. Okay, so the eccentricity, oh sorry, the foci. Now see its major axis is y-axis will be 0 plus minus c. So it's 0 plus minus root 21. Okay, clear? So this was about foci. So we completed foci, we learned vertices, length of major axis, length of major axis, that will be equal to 2b. Okay, because y-axis is major axis. So 2 into 5, 10. Length of minor axis, that will be equal to 2 into a, because x is major, so y will be minor. So 2 into 2, 4. Eccentricity E will be equal to, now C by B, its y axis is the major, so that will be equal to root 21 upon 5. This is the eccentricity. Next, length of lattice rectum. Length of lattice rectum, it will be equal to 2a square by b. So 2 into a square, that is 4, and b is 5. So that will be equal to 8 by 5. Clear? So this was about question number 2. Just note it down. Now, based on question 1 and 2, you have to solve question 3, 4, 5, and 6. Question 3 and 5 that are similar to 1. Question 4 and 6 that are similar to second. So, you solve question 3, 4, 5, 6 by yourself. Now, let's move to the next one. Question number 7. 36x square plus 4y square is equal to 144. Now see, we have seen that the general equation of ellipse is x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. Right? So here we want 1. So divide both the side by 144. So 36x square by 144 plus 4y square by 144 equal to 1. Or x square upon 144 upon 36 plus y square upon 144 upon 4 is equal to 1. So here a square is equal to 144 upon 36, that implies a is equal to 12 by 6. B square is equal to 144 by 4, that implies b is equal to 12 by 2. Okay, so see here it's 12 by 6, that means it is equal to 2. And 12 by 2, that is equal to C. Now see, B is greater than A, that implies the major axis will be Y axis. Okay, the major axis will be Y axis. Suppose the vertex will be plus minus A0, that means plus minus 2 0, or 0 plus minus B, 0 plus minus 6. Okay, now C square, that will be equal to, sorry, not C square, B square will be equal to A square plus C square, because Y axis is the major axis. Okay, so B square, that is 6 square 36, equal to A square, that is 4 plus C square. So C square will be 34, 6 minus 4, that will be equal to 32. So C will be equal to square root of 32. You know that 4 8s are 32, right? So sorry, not 8s are. Instead of that, I can write down 16 2s are 32, because 16 is also perfect square. So 16 into 2. So C is equal to 4 root 2. Okay. So the coordinates of foci, that will be equal to 0 plus minus C. So 0 plus minus 4 root 2. Eccentricity, E is equal to C by B. So that will be equal to 4 root 2 upon B, that is 6. So 2 2s are 2 3s are. So it's 2 root 2 by 3. Okay. The length of major axis. Length of major axis. Now see, as y axis is the major axis, it will be 2b. So that will become 2 into 6, 12. Length of minor axis, that will be equal to 2a, that means 2 into 2, that is equal to 4. Length of latus rectum, now see here, in this case, as y-axis is the major axis, it will be 2a square by b. There will be 2 into a square, 2 square, that is 4 upon 6. So this will be equal to 4 by 3. This will be equal to 4 by 3. Clear? So this was about question number 7. So just note it down. Okay, now question number 8 and 9 both are similar to question number 7, so you have to solve it by yourself. So based on question number 7, solve question 8 and 9 by yourself. Okay, now let's move to the next one. Question 12, 11, 10, 11, 12. Find the equation of ellipse that satisfy this given condition. Okay, we know that the general equation of ellipse is general equation of ellipse is x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. So I'll solve 10th and 11th and 12th. You have to solve it by yourself. Okay, what we need to do, we only need to find out a and b. So in question 10, vertex is plus minus 50 and foci is plus minus 40. Now comparing it with plus minus a0 the vertex, I will get a is equal to 5. Comparing it with foci plus minus c0, I will get c equal to 4. Now see, as the y coordinate of the vertex is 0, okay, or sorry, y coordinate of foci is 0, the major axis will be x-axis, right? So the equation will be a square equal to b square plus c square. Okay, so a square 25, b square we don't know, and c square, that is 4 square 16. So b square is equal to 9, that implies b is equal to plus minus 3. So we are having a, we are having b, so the general equation will be x square by a square, that is 25, y square by b square, that is 9, equal to 1. See, this focus, this gives us idea that major axis is x-axis. Okay, clear? So this was about question number 10. Now let's see 11. Here it's given vertices are 0 plus minus 13. Okay, and foci 0 plus minus 5. Now the 0 plus minus 13, so I can compare with 0 plus minus b, so I will get b equal to 13. Now foci, when I compare with 0c, I will get c equal to 5. So what does this mean? Now see, 0c, that means major axis is y-axis. So the equation will be b square equal to a square plus c square. Remember, if x-axis is major axis, then a square will be equal to b square plus c square. So b square, that is 13 square 169 equal to a square, c square, that is 125. So a square is equal to 169 minus 25, that is 144. So a is equal to 12. The equation of ellipse x square by a square, that is 12 square 144, y square by b square, that is 13 square 169 equal to 1. Okay, and this is the equation, general equation of ellipse for question 11, not general equation, and this is the equation of ellipse for question 10. This was about question 10th and 12th. Based on this, you have to solve question number 12 by yourself. Okay, first note down question 10 and 11. Okay, students, so that's it for today. Thank you.